Namaskar dear students. Today results of standard 10th Gujarat board declared. Congratulations to all students and best wishes. You can join Rushi Academy of Sciences. This is the number 9825245816. Text message only because my lectures are going on all the time. Okay, but all are welcome. Okay, we will celebrate science. For 12th standard, it is troubleshooting. Okay, JEE troubleshooting session. The topic is inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function. Troubleshooting means I am giving some assignments to students and they send me the problems which they cannot solve. So that is called troubleshooting. Okay. This is the third problem of today. In earlier video we solved two problems. This is third. If sigma from I equals to 1 to 2n sin inverse of xi equals to n pi, then sigma I equals to 1 to 2n xi is equal to, the choices are given. Here the given expression can be written as, see, this is sigma from I equals to 1 to 2n, so I have to put here I equals to 1, then plus because sigma I equals to 2, so it's like so on. Okay, so it will be sin inverse of x1 plus sin inverse of x2 up to sin inverse of x of 2n equals to n pi is given. Now see, these are total 2n terms. Okay, how many terms? 2n terms. Okay, 2n terms, and we know that maximum value of sin inverse is between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. That is range of sin inverse. Okay, closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So that means there are two n terms and each term has maximum value pi by 2. So if I add all the terms, the maximum value will be n pi. But to obtain n pi, I have to take value of each term as pi by 2. Okay, so this is sin inverse of x1 equals to sin inverse of x2 equals to sin inverse of x of 2n equals to pi by 2. Then only we can obtain like this. Okay, thus now see, if sin inverse of x1 equals to pi by 2, x1 will be sin pi by 2. Okay, similarly x2 will be sin pi by 2. Similarly x of 2n will be sin pi by 2. And sin pi by 2 is 1. So each term has value 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now sigma of I equals to 1 to 2n xi equals to, see, all the term have value 1. So we can write 1 plus 1. So can be written like it. Let us write one more step. This is x1 plus x2 plus dash dash up to x of 2n. Each term has value 1 plus dash dash up to 2n times. So the final answer is 2n. Okay. Now this is fourth problem. Okay. Sine of cot inverse of tan of cos inverse of x equals to what? Choices are given. See here. We can have assumption like cos inverse x equals to y, and then we can simplify. But we don't have that much time. Okay, so for entrance exams, use some tricky methods. Okay, so for this, see, first of all prepare a right angle triangle. Okay, cos inverse means adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So we can write this is x upon 1. So this will be according to Pythagoras square root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So from this we can get cos inverse x equals to tan inverse of square root of 1 minus x square upon x. Now tan and tan inverse will give us identity function. So this will become only square root of 1 minus x square upon x. That is cot inverse of square root of 1 minus x square upon x. Let us prepare right angle triangle again. Okay. So cot inverse means adjacent side upon opposite side. So hypotenuse will be square root of 1 minus x square plus x square, that is 1. From this, sine inverse will be x upon 1. So sine inverse of x by 1, that is x. Now sine and sine inverse again will form identity function. So the final answer is x.